1, 2, 3.
My first question to both of you, which one of you is handling quarantine better?
I mean, he has video games, so I guess it's easier for him to kind of just chill in the house and do his thing, but I'm not as into video games, so I get bored easier, I guess.
I have more to keep my mind entertained than she does.
How many hours a day do you guys spend together now, do you think?
I just go into his room. I'll just be bored and I'll just be like, hey, Deej, can I just chill in here? Even if he's just playing video games, I'll just go in there and go on my phone or ask if I can play with him or whatever. So I guess it's a lot. We're so similar, mentally, I guess, because I feel like a lot of siblings during this time wouldn't be as into each other's rooms and talking, and a lot of siblings don't have the same friends and stuff like that. I think it's just being super close. It's easier for us to just have fun together and not be ugh, don't come in my room. So it's more of just oh, come, let's hang together. So I think it's just being super close, and our moms taught us to be like that.
Trinity, I'd love to know, you could have gone and played pretty much anywhere from what I understand. Tell me why you picked Washington State.
I committed really early, and I feel for a lot of the soccer players on my club team, we all committed so early because our club team was so successful. Once DJ went to Washington, I told my mom, I was like, I'm not leaving California. I'm not going to Washington, because she was pushing it. She wanted us at the same school. So I was like, I'm not leaving California. I want to stay here. So then I went up to DJ's school. I got to meet the soccer team. I got to see one of their games. I got to see DJ just at school doing his thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be here.
Oh, DJ Rodman.
And it was just awesome because the team was amazing. My brother obviously is there, and he knows a bunch of people, so I got to meet a lot of people. And my mom's from there, so it kind of worked out.
DJ, I saw the smile on your face when I first asked that question. What do you remember about that? And I know you probably gave her a decent recruiting pitch and obviously showed her what life in Pullman is like, but what did it mean to you to have your sister come, and how did you help convince her?
I don't think I did much convincing. I think I was just myself around her. And I think that she can't live without me. I was just very excited.
And we've done everything together since we were born. Even in elementary, everybody would get so surprised because we even requested to get the same teachers, same everything. So growing up, we had the same teacher for every single grade, and we just did everything together. And I think that may have had a part in me transferring.
She's obviously my sister, but she's also lifelong best friend that I'm always gonna have, always someone who's gonna stick up for me, I know. And just always having each other's backs and just knowing how important we are to each other.
What is up, guys? It's Trin back at again with Mom.
Oh, hey.
You mentioned your mom. I know people always ask you about your dad, but I want to hear about your mom. What should people know about Michelle Moyer?
Just that she has done so much, and she has ultimately made me and DJ the way that we are, and just how disciplined we are and how hardworking we are. Yes, we get it from our dad, but it's also my mom, because she has ultimately taught us to be this way and to stay this way.
Do all the questions and assumptions that come with being the kids of Dennis Rodman, does it get old? Does it wear on you guys?
DJ doesn't get bothered by it because he's easy. He's better at it, just brushing it off, and I'm just more why do you guys have to think that? Can you guys just get to know me?
That's why the coaches at Washington State, they didn't look at me for my name. They look at me for everything. But once in a while they'll be oh, you showed a little bit of your dad there.
Rodman knocks it down with a foul.
I want you guys to take me back to March, I guess 11th it is. DJ, I think about you. You guys had just pulled off that huge win over Colorado in the Pac-12 tournament in Vegas. And that ended up being the last Pac-12 sporting event that was played this year, which is crazy. So can you take me back to that night and that day? How and when did you find out that the season was over?
I think it was just disbelief. Last night it was fine. We just played a game and stuff like that. And then the next day I wake up and my roommate said, oh, Pac-12 was canceled. I was very distraught because that game really built my confidence up. I feel we had a good chance of winning it all because we had great matchups against both UCLA and Arizona State. It was just tough to, live down.
I saw the video that I think it was on your dad's Instagram of you guys doing drills where it looked like you were juggling, was it basketballs?
Yeah.
So my first question is, how long can the two of you do that for?
I don't know. It wasn't even like we were doing that for like a workout. I was kind of like, DJ, let's try this. And he was like, no, that's stupid. And I was like, let's just do it. So then we did it and it turned out cool. And then everybody loved it.
DJ, I think Trinity's roll looked a little bit harder.
Yeah, no. I have hands to use, she has feet. So.
Again.
What do you like the most about this current situation? Like, there's obviously plenty of drawbacks, but like, is there something that you guys are enjoying or embracing?
I've definitely noticed a huge difference in the way that me and my friends are and me and my family, because you get to notice how much you should appreciate people. And it was so easy to understand that when you don't get to go out and do it and not think about what you have. So I feel like even just with family, I've noticed that we're all way nicer to each other. We don't get in arguments and we're just kind of trying to have fun all the time. So I think it's just the appreciation part.
I think it's just having like being able to think or be yourself and having like your own alone time other than like spend time with other like your family and friends. I think it's just better to have like your own alone time, be able to think about what your plan is going to be like coming up, like for me coming up for the next season, and like what I'm going to work on, what I'm going to do, all these, and just see how I can improve from last year.